The Unreconciled Stars event has arrived in Genshin Impact with its first phase, Unknown Star, to be followed by Phase 2 and Phase 3, Star of Deceitful Dreams and Star of Destiny respectively, allowing you to obtain lots of Primogems throughout, a free Fischl at the end of the third phase, as well as valuable materials including a Crown of Sagehood, the super rare talent level up material for talent level 10 upgrades. Hey everyone, it's me Gamerturk, and today I'll talk you through the first phase of the event, which is very simple really. The main goal of this video is just to share the individual Meteor locations to chase and to give you an overview for the requirements to be able to participate in the event in the first place, considering I received so many questions in the previous video. If you think following the locations on a video is kinda cumbersome, I have also provided a link in the description. User Shuka on the Genshin Impact subreddit has mapped out the locations of everything as an image along with paths, so you can just follow that if that's more your thing. But before we get into the details, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more Genshin Impact news and coverage. But yeah, this is your first hurdle to receive your free Fischl unit. For starters, you need to be at least Adventure rank 20. If you aren't Adventure rank 20, the quest will not show up and thus you will not be able to participate in the event itself. Once you have access to the quest, that is your entry point. You will speak to Catherine and go on a little journey with Princess Nefer Urteilung herself, Fischl, and her trusty Oz to investigate the recent meteor shower. It's a very short quest that will reward you with some Primogems, and then that is it for the quest of the first phase, Unknown Star. But you're not done. This kicks off the collectible hunt you will have around Teyvat. There are 3 main clusters for the meteor shower, and you will need to collect all of these to actually complete Unknown Star, get a bunch of Fading Stars Might for the exchange shop, as well as Primogems for meteor region completion, and unlock 3 more world quests that will reward you another set of 120 Primogems, 40 for each quest. As I said, it is pretty straightforward, and that is pretty much it for the Unknown Star phase of this event, with Star of Deceitful Dreams arriving on the Wednesday daily reset. I recommend using the map images I provided in the description to find the meteors, as figuring out their exact locations can be fun here and there if you like the challenge. The game won't tell you where the general locations of the meteors are unless you're actually close enough to them. It will only show you the region name, so the map is very helpful on that front so you don't blindly roam around in a huge region. But when you are nearby, they'll show up as a circle on your minimap and you will need to discover its exact location. Your hint is the vision of your character, the element marble your characters carry around with them. The closer you are to a meteor, the shinier they will become. A fair warning: do not use Venti, or Zhongli for that matter, as they are actual gods. Their visions are literally fake glass marbles, and MiHoYo paid enough attention to make sure their visions won't glow as intended, so do not rely on your Venti to find the locations. Use any other character who has an actual real vision. The element doesn't matter, all visions will glow regardless. You may prefer a character who has a vision in a clear location for your camera rather than on the belt to the side or something. For me, Catching was great with her vision on the back of her neck. Also, another warning: the vision reacts based on horizontal distance. It completely disregards the vertical distance, so you may be standing on top of a mountain and it'll still glow bright as the sun if the meteor is at the bottom of the mountain, just because it is a straight cliff. But without further ado, here are the locations in the order of Starfell Valley, Guyun Stone Forest, and Wuwang Hill / Qingqi Village respectively. For Starfell Valley, just teleport to Starfell Lake and go around circling inwards in a counterclockwise motion. I don't really have much to say here aside from the recommendations to ignore every single enemy, as is with all the other locations. I was beaten to my impatience midway and chased things outside of the given path provided in the image. Don't let that confuse you in the video, it was just for a single meteor. Next up, the Guyun Stone Forest. Just teleport to the northern teleporter, grab the 2 to your left, and then start going clockwise around all the available islands. For the meteor around the domain, do not look inside the cave as I first did, where the domain is. It is actually up top the mountain above, along with another meteor around there. As I said, the visions react regardless of the vertical distance. For that final one, I barely managed to swim across with max possible stamina at the moment in the game, but I also took the longest swimming distance possible. There's another island that will make sure you will have an easier time swimming across if you need it. For the final cluster, either teleport to the Wuwang Hill domain or the Qingqi village shrine on the north. Either way, you'll need to climb up the massive mountain and start there, do a clockwise rotation all around the region. That is definitely the most effortless way of doing it. But that's it for today. Phase 2 and 3 are coming out soon, and I'll cover them too and map things out if needed, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more Genshin Impact content and news. Consider becoming a channel member or a patron to support what I do here, and of course, thank you very much to all my channel members and patrons. I'll see you all next time. Until then, stay cool, travelers.